she looked at us and she's like, I like what you guys do. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you're a Kennedy.
Back at you. Yeah. Well, I like Martha's Vineyard while we're talking about things we
I
think I
warm
would really
summers
like it.
and falls on the East Coast. Welcome to Bitch Talk. I'm your host, Erin.
And I'm co-host Ange, a.k.a. Captain Party.
2026 brings us into our 13th year of podcasting, and we're proud to be here. Thank you to our followers and longtime listeners for voting us Best of the Bay Best Podcast for 3 years in a row, and to SF Film for adding us to the respected list of Essential SF winners.
If this is your first time listening, where the hell have you been? But better late than never. We're like if the rap group Salt and Peppa met the show Grace and Frankie and had a baby. And if you don't understand what that means, ask Jeeves. And now, on with the show. Clink! We're in our office, back in our office, home sweet home.
Ange could barely get out any words. We're so tired, you guys.
Well, I wanted to say we're back in our office.
Oh, okay.
And
our
then
home
I did.
office, yeah.
Yeah, our home office, a.k.a. 540 Club. Is it the 540 Club?
It's just 540.
It's just 540 now.
It used to be 540 Rogues, but then people called and they're like, is it 540 Rouge? And they're like, no,
and
it's
then
not
it was
the word.
540 Club,
Yeah.
and now it's just 540. But either way, we love this bar. We're in the inner Richmond, where it all started with us.
Ooh.
So
Many moons ago.
this is our home, and we are doing a little catch up for you because we have a lot of big things to celebrate, big things to talk about.
Yeah.
Very exciting things.
I keep saying things. Do you know how tired I am and like emotional? It's like I'm on the verge of crying more so than ever. Like every minute of the day.
Yeah,
That's it.
While we were at Sundance, obviously a lot of things went down, and since then, more things have been going down. So we don't want to overlook that or ignore that. We are very much aware. We are very much in community.
Yeah.
In communication with people and in solidarity with what's happening.
Yeah.
And this is our way to share joy and tell storytelling.
Yeah.
All of that, which is still
Yeah.
really important. It's more important than ever. So
No,
these
yeah.
festivals could obviously be very fucking douchey if you let it. It could be ego driven, but that's not how we cover these festivals.
No.
And I'm really proud of our coverage.
So proud of
I
us.
think we,
So
not to
proud.
pat our own backs, but also to pat our own backs. We did 18 interviews, 2 red carpets, countless events, and it was just Erin and I. This is the first time
Yeah.
we've ever done a festival, just the two of us.
And I don't want to downplay like the 18 interviews. It's a lot because in one day we did 7 back to back, but also it's 30 different people that we interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's 18 altogether, but it's some had 3 people, some had 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
Some we had to give Kleenex to right away because they just started crying, and we
We'll get
love
to
them
that.
so much.
We'll get
But
to that.
yeah, I mean,
We've never done it just you and I.
no, and people have been asking me that I've been catching up with slowly this week about how was Sundance. I'm like, it was really therapeutic.
Yes.
That's all I have to say.
It was so special. And I think something that I'm also proud of is we always plan all these events. You should see our spreadsheet. We have the
Thank
films,
you to Ange.
we have our schedule, and then we have events.
Yeah.
On top of all of that. And the events will cover red carpets or specific events that we want to go
Right.
to, different topics that we want to see speakers of.
Yeah.
But we as a group, you and I, as a
we
twosome,
as 2 people.
as Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah, also known as Mr. and Mrs.
We had his and her sinks as well.
Yeah.
I'm his. Duh. We decided to every day not do one thing that we had on the schedule, just to give ourselves some time to breathe.
And be in the hot tub.
And I think that made all the difference.
Yeah.
It's like, we're like, okay, this event sounds great. I love the people, but we have to do self-care. And sometimes that meant working through the time.
Right.
Throwing shit on iCloud,
Yeah.
you doing social media, whatever
Yeah.
it was. But I'm really proud of us for understanding that, like, we had to say no to something as well every day. We had
And
to
this
say no
is
to one
why I
thing.
like Ange getting a little older, because now she gets it a little bit.
All
Just
right,
a little
you
bit,
know
just
what?
a little bit.
I have no
Just-
regrets.
Just one, you just get it a little bit. Like, oh, maybe we don't have to do that. But also, it helps
But
that we had a
in-
hot tub. Helps that we had a hot tub.
But also in the past, I have no regrets.
No, of course not.
I love
Neither do I.
all the things that I've done.
Neither do I.
So yes, I am maturing, but I also still got Captain
There's a
Party.
balance now. There's a little
I'm
bit of a
still
balance.
Captain Party.
There's
Okay,
a little
let's
bit of a
not fight
balance.
right at the top. This is supposed to be a love fest.
Okay.
I will say, because
Highlights?
this is highlights, but also behind the scenes things that we don't talk about. Our first night at Sundance was spent at the Impact Lounge. Shout out to them, because that was by far and away the best lounge to spend time in, to make connections in, to see panels in. And that first night was no different. We saw our good friend Kamau Bell open up for a panel that Kerry Washington
But can you talk about our timing real quick?
Yeah.
Just like, for some reason in this Sundance,
The
our timing was
very-
like chef's kiss. I don't know how it happened.
Shuttles, everything.
We would walk in, and then Kamau was on the stage.
And then
like,
there
was
was a
no
seat,
waiting.
and then there were perfect seats for us, right?
It was weird. And then we're like, okay, I guess we're meant to be here.
Yeah. It
but go ahead.
did. It did. Felt very in sync. We were in sync with what
we're
was
in
happening.
sync. Who are you? No, doesn't matter.
I'd like to say JC Chazet, because he has the best voice. But I know you want that.
you.
But why aren't you the gay
I'm the gay one.
Yeah.
I'm Lance Bass, always. Fuck you. You're Lance.
Let's be honest. I'm probably the goofy one.
Oh, you're the Greek guy.
Goofy. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm probably him.
Yeah.
Kirkpatrick's the one with the dreads.
Yeah.
Did he?
He's the one
Why did
with
he have dreads? Okay, why? We digress. Okay. But the panel that we saw was Democracy on the Screen and on the Line. I thought it was a beautiful way to open the festival.
Yeah.
And of course, Kamau opened it up by being, we are privileged. Let's not forget.
I love him.
And he also gave a shout out to hometown hero Ryan Coogler for nabbing the most Academy Awards for any film.
But I love that
nominations.
When we saw Kamau, he's like, "What are we doing for Ryan when we get home? What are
Yeah.
we doing for
Are we
Ryan?" I'm
having
like,
a
"I don't
party?"
know. You're the one that has the reach.
Yeah.
Like, I know him,
We're
but
like-
I'm not the one throwing the party."
Yeah, I'm just like, make
Yeah,
us
we'll
your
be
plus
there.
twos.
Yeah, we'll be there.
We're Kamau's
Yeah, we're
bells.
not. Oh,
Okay, just made that up.
wow.
That's
We're recovering.
There's something there.
There is something
We're
there.
Kamau's bells.
Yeah, but it's also weird. Okay, go
No,
ahead. Keep
that's
going.
creepy.
Okay.
He wouldn't be okay with that.
No,
I'm
he
sorry.
wouldn't.
I'm sorry, everyone.
He would laugh, and he was like, "No, that's not okay." Anyways,
no. So that's
Ryan
just,
Coogler.
That's just what I wanted to kick it off with. We were basically inspired from the get, and we saw an old friend, so it already felt like home.
Yeah.
And we were already just sort of making connections and feeling really powerfully in community with like-minded folks in the industry, which is hard to find sometimes.
Yeah. I'm thinking about. Thank you for remembering what we did the first day, because I already forgot.
This is why I take pictures of everything too, because I
know.
forgot to.
Well, my cloud's full, so story of my life.
With tears.
Story of my life.
The rain follows her.
But no, that was fantastic. And Ange and I have it down now, which is why it's a little sad that it's leaving Park City, because we're like, okay, we land, we do this, we go grocery shopping, we get this, we go there, this is free, this is not, like.
We know where the good restaurant, well, good, in quotation,
it's fine.
We know.
Overpriced.
We know where the, like, outdoor malls are with the different food.
We didn't even get pho this time. But anyways, but now we're going to have to relearn, and it's fine. Privileged, but it's just now we have it down to a T, and now we gotta go. But it's fine. But yeah, Kamau, love him. I like that he was trying to encourage us to go talk to people. He's like, "What do you need? You need me to introduce you?" I'm like, we're okay, but we also want to say hi, because we only get to see him at events now, because he's so popular.
But yeah, there was a woman on the panel that we were like, oh, she should be on Bitch Talk, and he was like, "Get out of here! Why are you talking to me? Go find her." We were like, okay. That was really sweet.
Fine dad or a cousin or
cousin
a brother.
Kamau.
Yeah. I do have to say we didn't get every day Ange and I are like, are we going to get a red carpet? I don't think so. Are we going to get a red carpet? I don't think so. We just, because Ange, ahead of time, we just talk about, we look at the red carpets that are going to happen, which are before premieres of films. And we're like, oh yeah, these are the ones that we want and what we have time for. But we kept getting no's.
Or just no
or
response.
nothing.
Yeah.
But we had two back to back, and they were both amazing.
In the same location.
Yeah, it all worked. And again, it all worked out timing wise.
It could not have been better.
And I have to give a shout out to our new favorite bitch ever, Cassidy Uterus Freeman, also known as Cassidy Freeman.
Yes.
She was on The Righteous Gemstones. She is hilarious.
And she was on the red carpet for Chasing Summer.
Yeah. And I just really love this bitch. Like, she should be on our commune.
The saddest part about not having anybody to help us was the video of that red carpet, the overall, but especially with Cassidy, because the first thing that she did when she came up to us was throw off her jacket. She was like, "Oh, I'm here," and she throws off her jacket.
Yeah.
She was gyrating at one point.
She was doing squatting, and thrusting her pelvis at us.
And I'm trying to like be in the moment, but like, oh, should I take a picture? Should I take a video?
Yeah.
And I really wish we could have those visuals for you, but. At least we have them for us.
Yeah, I
will never forget.
No. I love her energy. She's hilarious. She must be really fun to act with because I bet she just brings out the best in you.
Well, and she's Mama Bear. You'll hear on our red carpet, one of the actors calls her out for being super supportive, and I don't know, as a new actor, having mentors is really important. So, yeah. Both red carpets, and then Billie Jean King.
Look, you guys, that's just, I'm still
She's
processing.
82,
yeah,
by the way.
I'm still processing Billie Jean King because people are like, oh, who did you, I just talked about her last night. Who did you get on, the podcast this time? And I'm like, there's so many people that we had on that it was lovely, but I'm like, it has to be Billie Jean King is like a little bit numero uno, and you can't blame us. She changed literally the game of tennis, like quite literally. That it rippled through other sports, whatever, franchises, whatever. And it's still rippling. Like her effect is still, it's the Billie Jean King effect. Like we saw her in the Sally Ride documentary last year because she had an effect on Sally Ride. Like, it's crazy that she was on her.
And and hopefully we will have more time with her when the film comes out. It's called Give Me the Ball. And, we're here because of her. Yeah. All of us who have ever accomplished anything as women owe it to her for setting a standard.
But shout out to Liz Garbus, who we've had on a lot. And she's just another homie of Bitch Talk. She's the co-director on this doc. And I had reached out last summer because she was at the U.S. Open with Billie. And I'm like, are you doing a documentary with Billie Jean King? And I think she wrote back like, shh, or something like that. And then... Anyway, I think she helped get us on the red carpet because she's a real one. Anyways,
I will also say that red carpet was special because next to us was our new friend of Cinefem, and it was her first red carpet. So she was sort of asking us for advice. And and we talk about press lines a lot and sort of the hierarchy and how we get treated and if we even get on the red carpet at all,
and where our placement is.
It's a thing. Yeah, we're very much aware of where our place is in this hierarchy.
But now we know what to call ourselves because of Cinefem. We're niche. We're the niche media.
Yeah, she's like, we're at the end because we're niche, and we were like, that's a really nice way of putting it. Niche beach. I'm a niche.
We're niche beaches.
Niche beaches. But she was asking us for advice. It was really sweet, and she wasn't afraid to ask for advice, which I really appreciated. And I was like, this is how it should feel. We're all supporting each other, and we're all like, okay, we're all going to ask just one question so we can all get one in, right? And just like being more supportive. I really liked that experience, and I hope she had a great first red carpet.
Yeah, and I hope we see her at South by or wherever we're going next. I do want one more shout out to that red carpet. The composer Laura Karpman, who I love her from American Fiction. We covered that film a couple years ago, and I loved her composition then for that movie, and then she's on this one, and I kind of nerded out when I saw her.
Her and her partner were life goals, just
the way that they looked at each other, and they worked together,
and their work because it stand out, a lot of really special moments,
and also just her fit.
Yes.
Laura Karpman.
Both of their outfits.
Yeah.
Really excited for both of those red carpets. Another event that we went to that I want to give a shout out to is the Cheers Queers event.
Oh, yeah.
That was a compilation of GLAAD, New Fest, and Frameline, which is, those are our people. So thank you to Kate and Allegra for having us there and for hosting. They did this thing on stage where a lot of the past winners or Sundance
alumni,
sure, within the queer community, would come up and say like highlights of Sundance experiences, and a lot of them were I was able to come out because I saw this film, and just really, it was very emotional.
Yeah, it was powerful.
A lot of them were emotional, tearing up, and I loved seeing it, and I just loved the rapid fireness of it. It was very overwhelming.
Well, the director of Paris is Burning was there, which debuted at Sundance, which is a breakthrough film. If you haven't watched Paris is Burning, just put it on. It's. I just watched it for the second or third time, kind of recently, and it's just really it captures a time in New York. Of the ball scene that's really special, but like that director was just rapid firing about like their work.
Right. Well, I think it's important also to look at the impact of Sundance because you know, this was the first year without Robert Redford, and a lot of people were talking about it, and also about how Sundance had become something that he didn't really mean for it to become. And, you know, corporate-wise.
It's what happens when corporations just, like, get in.
Right. So I think an event like this was a great reminder of why we need these festivals and why we should return to their origins. And, you know, we can make light of what they've become now, but we still need them. And we still need outlets like ours to make sure that that's instilled, like why it's there. And to share their stories that will hopefully someone can listen to it and it'll help them.
Yeah. Agreed. I keep looking at you and I feel like you're about to cry.
I am, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very special experience.
It was.
And, yeah.
Also, Sundance is just weird, you guys. Like, it can...
I have some weird coming up.
It's weird.
Yeah.
So, in one way, it's weird because Ange and I, it's hard to find meals, man. I'm just going to be real honest. It's hard to find a meal unless you go and shop for them, which Ange and I do. We're very good at, like, knowing... what to get, right? And like have food at home.
But it's pricey.
Everything's pricey. So we went out one night. I don't even remember why. It doesn't matter. We went out.
I wanted to get whiskey at
High West. Right. And we didn't. So we crossed the street to this place that we used to go to. We've gone to before. Whatever. They were going to be weird about us standing at the bar. So long story longer is that this woman at the end of the bar was like, oh, you can sit here. My husband just left. We got to sit at the bar. So Anne just like focused on getting us food. Thank you.
Because, man, we were starving.
Yes,
it was a long
we
day.
were, and we traveled far just to get a meal. Just to be honest, And so, and we were walking on black ice. I mean, it's a whole thing, you guys. We're squeezing our butt cheeks so
Diaper
hard.
walk.
Yeah, it
Diaper
was so
waddle,
hard.
I think
Everything hurt. But she looked at me. She's like, "You look really familiar." And I'm like, "Well, maybe we work together." Told her about Bitch Talk. She's like, "Maybe I've seen Bitch Talk." I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." So she was kind of like orchestrating one of the panels that had been going on for like, I don't know, for the opening weekend. And it was for the LA Times film critic, Elvis Mitchell, who, if you don't know, now you know, but he also wrote for the New York Times. Like, he's like well-versed film dude.
Mm-hmm. And watching him live was, woo! Okay, we'll get to that. Sorry.
Taking notes, right? Taking notes. And also it was nice to know he's like us, that he watches every single goddamn film before he interviews anyone. And I'm like, yeah, duh. Mm-hmm. So maybe one day we'll take the stage like he does. But anyways, so she works with him, and she was just like, here's my email. If you guys want to come to a panel, come to a panel. And I'm like, okay. But she and I we were talking a lot.
She was great. Yeah.
No. And then the next day, I just had emailed him like, nice to meet you. Whatever panels you have, da-da-da-da-da. Go ahead.
No, and then she's like, Ange, he's going to be interviewing Ethan Hawke. And I was like, duh. And
if you've been following along in the last month, I am a little bit obsessed with Ethan Hawke. Just a little bit obsessed.
Well, it's had a resurgence. There was the 90s obsession, and then the steady respect, and then now a resurgence.
But also, like, he's friends of friends. And it's just weird and whatever. And I've been watching The Lowdown. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Ange hasn't watched it yet, and I can't wait for you to watch it because it's so fucking good. And I'm just obsessed. So, yes, there's going to be a panel with Ethan Hawke.
And it fit in with our schedule.
Everything, again, timing worked out. And there was another panel. It was back-to-back with John Turturro.
Right before it.
Who also low-key obsessed with, because I just love everything he picks.
Yeah.
I just love it.
Yeah.
And he also seems like he's a New Yorker who takes the subway. Like, he is just like no frills, right? So we get... We get to this venue, which we've been to before, but it's dark as fuck. I'm just going to say we had to be very careful walking downstairs because it's one of those things like if you fell, you would fall in front of everyone, including the panel. So it was just like being older, it's dark as fuck, you don't want to fall in front of everyone, and then they're just there. And then we ran into someone who we have worked with before. Her name's Cameo Wood. She's a great producer. She produced a film festival in San Francisco called Coven Film Fest. But, like, we hadn't seen her in literal years.
Pre-pandemic.
And she was sitting there in the audience, and she was just a sponsor for this panel. Anyways, this is why Sundance is weird. But we got to see these panels. I got to look Ethan Hawke in the eyes.
Even the way he sits is like very hot.
It's like, hello, sir, how are you?
And his boots were
all
hot.
of it,
everything.
I don't know. Just his boots were
well, they were like used. They weren't new. I think that's hot. You know, I don't know. It's like those boots have seen some living.
These boots were made for walking.
But you know, he didn't have like crispy new boots.
No,
like,
he's not a crispy new dude.
Those boots.
Like I like his teeth. He's not wearing braces. You know what I mean? Like he's Ethan Hawking.
And also,
Ethan Hawking.
This suite, it was the Elvis Mitchell suite.
Yes.
It was sponsored by a whiskey.
Yes.
So everybody, when they came on stage, they were offered a glass.
Yes.
Some people, I'd say everybody, except for Ethan, were sipping it respectfully. He takes it all in one big gulp.
I was like, we could hang.
It.
Yes.
You get it.
Yeah, so it's just a weird, and then I do have, and then you probably have it too, but like we were at a party and we were just walking down the street.
Yeah.
Not even down the street. And it's like, it's Simon freaking Rex. Literally, just him and his, maybe whoever, friend.
You remember what I yelled at him?
No.
I was like, MTV's original VJ. He was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, and then I was like, we're from San Francisco, because he's from here. So you got to take a picture.
And he was also there for the randomest fucking reason. Presenting an award to Juan Carlos Esposito.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we need to get Simon Rex for that. Like, what? What is Sundance?
It's just it's a weird bubble, you guys.
Yeah.
But we got a picture with Simon Rex.
He's
you best believe.
Yes. Yeah, that was very rewarding.
But it was also in the same area where we saw like 5 years ago, whenever it was Hillary Clinton being whisked off and with her team. It was just, it's weird, you guys.
I will say the one film that got away that I'm the most bummed about is a film about Luis Valdez, a documentary about him, American Pachuco, because Isa Morales and Lou Diamond Phillips were there because Luis Valdez was the director and writer of La Bamba, which is my favorite movie of all time.
It's her favorite.
I can quote every line. I know the music that's playing in the background. I can visualize every scene. It's my favorite. We didn't get it, but we saw the back of Isa Morales' head.
Oh, he looked very good.
And that
by the way.
salt and pepper is just working.
He is aging like a fine wine.
And then one of the publicists that was or journalists that was staying in our house saw Lou Diamond Phillips. So it's just like
randomly,
right there.
So random.
It's right there. But that, for me, that's the one that got away. But it's not out of our realm of possibility. So I see you. I'm coming for you. I will talk about La Bamba for 10 hours.
No, his coat was like that mustard yellow. It was gorgeous. Anyways, yes.
Yeah. So that's that.
Man.
Little Miss Sunshine had its 20th anniversary celebration.
Yeah.
We got to celebrate with delicious.
Team Dano, by the way. Team Dano.
Fuck you forever, anybody that talks shit about Paul Dano. Wow.
Yeah.
Anyways, free hot chocolate and donuts.
It was great.
Who doesn't want that? It was fucking delicious.
We have cute pics
and
of us.
And also, we didn't plan on that either. We were walking to get a ride, and we were like, oh my God, there it is. And there was no line. As we left, there was a long line. It just, the stars aligned.
Our timing aligned.
Yes.
It was just weird.
Do you want to talk about Queen of Chess, our event?
Okay, yes. Okay, you guys. Again, Sundance is weird. That's a hashtag. I think it's a hashtag. Because it's weird.
It should be.
Because this shit doesn't
weird
happen.
in a very good way.
This shit doesn't happen at South by.
That's true.
It's not as.
That's true.
Right?
Why not?
Yeah.
And we're out in the streets way more because it's warm.
Yeah. So we got which is great. We got this invite to the Queen of Chess, Judith Polgar. The film's going to be out in February on Netflix. Yeah, she's
And we
she and
were
her sisters are amazing.
We already had an interview locked in, so the publicist invited us to an event casually.
It's a casual event. It's just Alec Baldwin and Queen of Chess, Judith Polgar, playing chess against each other, and she was going to be blindfolded. And it's at a private home.
At a private residence. That's what got me. I was like, that means mansion. That's what that means.
It meant more than a mansion, you guys. Ange and I were like, oh, we could take the shuttle
take
there.
the
How
bus.
cute are we? It's free. Yay.
The free bus.
Because we're,
We were the only ones.
We're also still, budgeting here.
Yeah.
Balling on a budget. So it's freezing. My hands froze, basically.
So it said it was a 10-minute walk from the shuttle to the house, private residence.
Technically.
It was a 5-minute walk to the front gates of the private residence. And then another 6 minutes from the front gate to the main home because there were properties.
There were multiple buildings on this
Aaron
private
turned to me and
residence.
was like, there's multiple buildings.
Yeah, I'm like, these are buildings. It's not one house.
We just walked, and as we were walking, there's cars passing us of
laughing
other
at
rich
us.
people.
Yeah,
probably.
just rich people.
Or Alec's car actually passed us.
Yeah, Alec got out before us, and we just waited.
But oh man, the catering was delicious.
The food was great.
There was only white wine available, which Aaron very smartly realized why.
Yeah, because everything in that building, not house. I mean, it was a house. It's just white. So if you're gonna spill, it's white wine and
no red
everything
wine.
was clear.
Yeah, which totally makes sense when you think about it. We got great seats.
Yeah.
And the match was fun. Alec Baldwin, look, I don't know, whatever you think about him, he was hilarious, and he was the perfect person for that because he was making fun of himself the whole time. He knew what his role was.
No, he did. He knew where he was, what he was doing.
He's like, I'm the
fall guy
I'm
here.
The,
literally.
target. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, asterisk.
Okay.
Yep. There's a lot of problems here. But anyways,
but it was hilarious. It was really fun.
No, he should be hosting things. He might not be, and I get it. But he was a great host, and he asked great questions.
But just watching her blindfolded play this game. It was so
fast.
easy. It was so fast. I've never seen anything like it.
But I keep telling people her open is always consistent. E4.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But that's all I know. I don't know anything else about
you
chess.
sound smart when you
Do you
say
like that E4, you guys?
Pawn to E4.
Yes.
Was it the pawn?
I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's
Pawn
not the
to
queen.
E4.
Yeah.
No, you don't move the queen first.
I don't know anything about chess.
You can't. The queen can go anywhere. The king is the one that you can only move one spot.
But anyways, it was a really random event, and someone that was kind of hosting it and made announcements, Ange was like, is that the owner of the house? And it was like,
because she had a presence as fuck.
No, that's the director, and her name's Rory Kennedy. We'll get there later.
Let's get there now.
Okay, so go ahead and set it up, however you want to.
Well, okay, so her name was Rory Kennedy, and she just had a presence, and she was dressed, had these beautiful leather pants on, and I was just like, that's the director? Fucking cool, okay. And she had mentioned at the party that they were trying to figure out what kind of special event they wanted to have for Queen of Chess, and she just so happened to be on the phone with Alec Baldwin at the time, and she was like, do you play chess? And he was like, yeah, I guess.
Kind of.
She was like, perfect. Would you do this? And he said yes immediately. So, she has this casual relationship with Alec Baldwin. Okay, cool. Whatever. Through the grapevine. Fast forward to the morning of our interview, which was 2 days later.
Yeah.
Erin's making her notes, writing her questions, and she's like, I think she's RFK Jr.'s sister. And we're like, that Kennedy? Oh, no, you said she's a Kennedy.
I said she's a Kennedy.
Oh, like a Kennedy. And then it turns out she's RFK Jr.'s sister. So now I'm like, we need to change our questions for this.
Kind of, but not really.
Yes, we can't. I mean, obviously we want to honor the film, but now it's just, we have so many follow-up.
But also, then I found out, because then I kept going into the rabbit hole of the Kennedys, which is enormous. But if anyone knows, if you're listening, so JFK Jr. was killed in a plane crash with his wife, Carolyn Bessette. They were on their way to Rory Kennedy's wedding, the person that we're interviewing that morning.
Like, what the fuck?
And I guess Rory was really close to our, JFK Jr., and she even says now, it's still really fresh to the family. It's been, one of the one things, I mean, among so many, her dad was fucking gunned down, but that, has really stuck with the family. So then all of this is, hanging over when they come for the interview.
But also, I'll say the interview directly before hers was a film called Sentient that's about animal testing and vaccines. And it's just like, this day is way too meta. Like, what the fuck? But, we don't talk about it outright with her. But she has been vocal about, like, the family has disowned RFK Jr. But it was just a weird day.
But it was great.
But great, yeah.
It was great, but also, like, she looked at us and she's like, I like what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you're a Kennedy.
Back at you, yeah. Well, I like Martha's Vineyard while we're talking about things we like.
I think warm
really
summers and falls on the East Coast. If there's some body of water right next to your property, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I like sleeping on couches. I'll totally sleep on the couch.
Yeah, apparently
Please
that's your
invite
thing.
Me.
Someone else is talking for you.
All right.
Okay.
I think another event that we went to was the Bedford Park premiere.
After party. It's a film. Go ahead.
It is a film. Congratulations, that won an award, a Sundance award for best first feature. As a director, I believe it was a narrative for Stephanie On, who we interviewed.
She was wonderful.
That's a great interview, and I went because we went because we loved the film very, very much. It's beautiful. It's going to be picked up. It's going to.
It will be. Yeah,
it's going to be out soon.
It's a gorgeous
we know
film.
it will, but also their two main leads were just incredible and beautiful and. Yeah, and you made a connection with the producer that you've been trying to connect with forever.
Yes, so I have been a little obsessed about this producer named Nina Yang Bongiovi. She produced Fruitvale Station, which I worked with Ryan on many moons ago. I've talked about this a million times, but I was the Northern California publicist on that film. So we kind of crossed paths, but like she produces a lot of shit that I already love. And she produced this film, Bedford Park, so I was able to connect with her, and I just kind of introduced myself, and I was like, oh, I'm with Bitch Talk. She's like, oh, I know you. I was like, oh. So I didn't really have to do anything, and then she's like, here's all my info, just contact me and I'll be on the podcast. But she's kind of a queen to me, like in the producing world in Hollywood. Like, she just picks really good stuff, you guys.
You need to be in her presence. It was
yes.
Like, this makes sense that she has that presence. And the way she was working the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone talking to her. But it was a little bit, too, of like, again, Sundance is weird. We got in there, and it was so packed. And I was like...
let's talk about how we got in there, because I think
white
that's
men.
important.
Yeah, white
men
men got us in.
because of white men. Angry white men, we'll say.
Well, I mean, they weren't angry, but they were just like, I know this person.
Right.
As soon as they walked in, we were like, oh, well, I'm glad you know people, but we're actually on the list.
Well, also, everybody knows somebody. That's why we're there.
Right.
These premiere parties, they're invite only, and not everybody you know what I mean? So
these are small spaces in Park City that they rent out, and they just, I mean, it's the thing of like they overbook to make sure it's capacity, and then we finally get in on the coattails of white guys. But it was funny because the younger white guy, I'll give him credit, he looked, I think, I don't know, both of our faces.
We had faces
We
on.
had faces because we're like, these bitches just walked up.
They're not on the list.
We have been waiting here in the cold, and we're waiting because they're at capacity. So we have to wait for people to leave for us to go in. Blah, blah, blah. So cute little door guy is feeling the pressure to let these guys who know someone in. He lets them in and then looks at us. And it was like, oh, well, everyone can go in.
Everyone just go in. And we were like,
And then one of the other guys that, like, we were writing, quote, unquote, the coattails to go in, he looks at us. He's like, after you. And we're like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, after us. Fuck off. I'm going to throw hands right now. Anyways.
No, I felt it. I was like,
yeah.
I had, like, fists. You know, I was, like, clenched, like, you are not going to let them in before us just because they complained. Come on.
I think I had like my nails digging into my palms.
But then they let us in, and I was like, "Yay,
hey,
we're here!
Give me my free drink." But then it was too crowded, and then I like went and stood against a wall, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm so sorry. I did it, but I was like, I just need to be against a wall.
It took you a minute to defrost.
Ooh, yeah. Anyways,
since we're wrapping on our, Sundance thoughts. I just wanted to give out some awards to some of, some standouts, bitch talk style. So the first one that I want to do is, and then you can brainstorm with me.
I can riff off you.
Well, I want to talk about who you think our best dressed guest
I already
was.
know. Oh, well, it's not a guest.
For me, for me is I was doing guest because it's our awards for
you
what
do
we
whatever.
covered.
How about just best dressed for you?
Okay, best dressed for me was Angun, who we interviewed for Levitating.
Who has millions of followers, by the way.
A very, very accomplished, successful singer from Indonesia. And I don't know, it was just clean, but there was just this nice black blazer with like these feathers or something. I don't know. It was also the presence, but she just like came in and kind of owned the room. So that's my best dressed. What about you?
My best dressed is our friend who's been on Bitch Talk, Tatiana Anderson.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about.
No,
yeah.
it's fine. She's been on the show. She's done a short doc called Ancestral Call. And I just, because of fucking social media, this is why I can't get rid of it, is we found out she was there with another friend of ours, Sonia Kennebeck, who's a director we've had on multiple times. But this bitch had this white fur hat on, the cutest outfit I've ever seen. I'm like, and then we're standing next to her,
and we were looking real
like,
dumpy
ragged.
that day. I think we looked cute some other days, but not that day.
No,
that day was
tired.
a little ragged.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a little haggard.
Yeah, but that was my best dressed.
Yeah, I agree. That was up there. Okay, so this next category is more of a behind-the-scenes one, but hungriest publicist. And the reason why I want to talk about this is not to call you out, Tommy Tang from DMAG. It's not to call you out. It's to give a shout out to all publicists because they are the people behind the scenes. Aaron knows all too well.
This is why I don't do it anymore.
They're not in the photos. They're not in the interviews. They're making shit happen and dealing with real time.
You have no idea, you guys. You really have no idea.
Real time changes and updates and schedules and this happened and that happened. And I was happy that we were able to provide a space that not only we had coffee, water, snacks, like warm
bathroom.
And
fire.
Before we got into anything, we would offer hospitality to our guests and our publicists. And I think we really pride ourselves on that.
We do.
And so I'm not shading you, Tommy. I'm saying, sometimes you had to eat some chips during our interview. We heard the cackling, and we had to wait for you to finish. That's fine. But
we love you, Tommy.
But we love Tommy. We love all the publicists that we work with.
Yes.
And we're really lucky to have a really strong community. A lot of times we don't even have to reach out for films that we were already interested in because a friend of ours who we've worked with before is working on it.
Or the publicists like what we do.
Or that.
And they get it.
Yeah. So,
and they know that their clients are going to like the conversation that we have.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. So that's that
Hungriest
category.
Publicist. David, you're doing a great job with Tommy.
We got to tag him.
It's fine.
He's a hard worker, David. Yeah. Give him a raise. Give
Tommy,
him some
snacks.
Tommy Tang a raise.
Yeah.
Okay. This one is different. Oh, well, they're all different. But Aaron and I talked about this behind the scenes. This category is for cutest behind the scenes connection. Because what happens is we have back-to-back interviews.
Yeah.
So our guests and our publicists will overlap, and sometimes they know each other. Sometimes they're just meeting for the first time, but they knew of each other. Sometimes they know of the film, and they already are interested. So my favorite behind-the-scenes connection was Sam Green, who directed The Oldest Person in the World.
I love him.
When he met Jake Fogelnest from Public Access.
Yeah.
Who was a star on Public Access and got a show on MTV, and he was kind of had a cult following in the 90s.
He was the first kind of reality star influencer.
The initial influencer
yeah.
From Public Access in New York. But Sam Green recognized him from then, and he kind of freaked out when he saw him. It was really cute.
Yeah.
I actually took pictures because it was so cute. He was like, Jake! And that was really sweet. However, a lot of really cute connections happen in between our interviews.
Yeah, just the directors get to actually meet and have a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened more than once during our interviews. I'm sure maybe it happens at other places. It has to, but we get to see them in real time.
We get to watch.
Yeah.
And, there's no hustle and bustle.
Can I another cute connection right before that is with Jake Fogelnest and looking at the gasoline rainbow sticker on my water bottle. So if you didn't know, and this is your first time listening, Ange and I, okay. In 2020, we covered a film called, I was going to say Dirty Nose, Empty Pockets.
No, that's you currently.
That's me. Oh, oops. Bloody Nose, Empty Pockets. And I'm still obsessed with this film. I will put it on kind of whenever if I need just like a warm blanket. Mm-hmm. But it was our favorite film in 2020, and it was made by these guys called the Ross Brothers. And we have become friends with them. We love them. And fast forward to summer of 2021, I guess? Yeah, it had to have been.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It was hot as fuck. They cast us in their movie, which is called Gasoline Rainbow. I have a sticker on my water bottle. Jake Fogelnest looks over and takes a picture of my water bottle. I'm like, oh, what are you looking at? Because I have lots of stickers. He's like, oh, Gasoline Rainbow. My wife and I have been trying to watch this movie for a long time, and we keep putting it off. So I'm taking a picture of this to remind her that we need to watch it. And we're like, oh, funny story. We're in the movie for like 2 minutes maybe. But it's just weird.
And then I offered our signatures. He didn't.
Right. He didn't want our autograph.
He didn't want it, but joke's on you.
Yeah,
when that
Jake.
becomes, priceless.
When we die. Anyways, I'm inventing a category really quickly.
Please do.
I think it's going to be called like Greatest Run-In.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was with a former guest who we had actually been talking about the day before. We call him Sirloin, but he was on our show at Sundance /Slam Dance in 2024, and his name's Ian Verdugo, and he just has really left an imprint on our hearts.
And the reason behind the Sirloin is when he came for our interview, he was like huffing and puffing and sweating. He was like running in
Literally,
the snow,
he ran
to get there on time. Which anybody listening, if you're coming on our show, please don't run in the snow to get.
You
it's
don't
fine.
have to.
It's totally fine. We're not. We can wait. But he was huffing and puffing, and he was wearing a shirt that said Sirloin, and it was a steak being knighted by a woman.
Yeah, by a woman. And I still want that shirt.
So when we saw him, you said hi to him first, but when I came up, I definitely bowed, and I was like, Sirloin.
But then you called him Sir Sloin. That was after a few,
I was a
whatever.
little Sir Sloppy at the time. Yeah.
But Ian, I love you so much, and thank you for just hanging with us. And he was like so happy to see us.
Yeah. No, it was hilarious. He brought us great joy with that shirt.
He
and
really
with his
did.
huffing and puffing.
Yeah. Because he made a video, which we saw later on social media, that he was literally running to our interview, and it was hilarious. Anyways. Thank you, Ian. Love you.
Yes. This next category, I have 2 winners, and I know you'll have the same. Most emotional interviews.
Ooh, yeah.
The first one was La Tierra del Valor. It's a short film that we covered with director Cristina Cosentini and producer Alfie Coder, who is also her partner. They made us cry almost immediately. And it was beautiful because the short film is about immigration, what's going on now. And we, they are both children of immigrants. So it was a beautiful conversation, and I feel like I'm glad that they felt comfortable enough to open up in that way with us.
Yeah. We love you, Christina. We just had her on for Sally, speaking of last year. Yeah. We love what you do.
And the second, and the tie was with, I cried. I don't know if you cried, but the Once Upon a Time in Harlem with their director, David Greaves, and producer, Leonie Greaves, who's also his daughter. First of all, just her being his daughter. The film itself is emotional.
Gorgeous.
It's so
It's history.
important.
You're watching history being made.
And it's a father-daughter interview, so every time she calls him dad, I'm already feeling
Ange was already
pings in
crying
my heart.
before they came in.
And then right before the interview ended, she looked at me and was like, I see you. I heard you say, I said something that, and she was just so present and caring, and woo, it gives me chills to I just really appreciated her and him and that moment. Yeah, both really beautiful
Yeah, I have
interviews.
no notes on that
Yeah.
because both were. That's why at the beginning of this, I'm like, it really was therapy, and I'm like, is this how therapists feel after every session? Like, it is. Y'all are doing the work.
No, I think it's better for us because we get to talk as well. Therapists have to just listen
That's
and
true.
give advice, but we get to be like, and also me.
Yeah. Also, we're processing with you.
Yeah.
As you're processing.
Yes. So it's better for us.
Yeah. It's better for us.
If only, we can equal the paycheck.
Also pay us after every interview. That'd be great. You can just slip us a check.
And this last category, no offense to anyone else we interviewed, but this is going to lead us into what we're going to talk about next. But best interview.
Yeah, I need a drink.
And
Hold on.
it's hands down, and this is no shade to anyone else, because we didn't have an hour and a half with anyone else.
Also, we have an 8-year
friendship.
relationship. Yeah.
And so let's go get another drink, and then we'll talk about this.
Oh, is that what's going to happen?
Oh, well, if you need
that's
another
fine.
drink,
Yeah,
mine's
sure.
empty
Whatever.
too.
I'm not driving.
Yeah.
I'm
Nobody's
walking,
driving
and then
here,
I have to write.
bitch.
Yeah, okay. Bitch.
Okay, so this final award is going to Best Interview Experience. I don't know.
Sure.
How do you even call it that?
It was an experience.
And it's to our upcoming 900, what will become our upcoming 900th episode with David Diggs and Rafael Casal. Easy, hands down. Like, so much fun. I don't know. How do you even say it? You're gonna hear it. It's coming out next. But it was just a really fun afternoon.
Again, no notes. I just saw that David was going to be in 2 movies at Sundance, as you do, as you are, David Diggs. I just emailed him because that's just where we're at in life, and he answered right away, and then he showed up. And he
brought his hungover friend, Rafa.
Well, he had said, he's like, I think Rafa might be with us, or with me, so we'll just get the band back together. And the thing was, we hadn't sat in a room together since 2018. Like, we just haven't. And as much
Which was the for Blind Spotting, the film.
The film, which if you haven't watched it, please watch it. It's a beautiful film about friendship. It's about Oakland. It's about the Bay. It's about incarceration. It's so good. It's about gentrification. It's about relationships. But we just haven't sat down with them like that in so long. And now I had to do the math because I'm not smart in that. And I was like, oh, we've known them for like 8 years. It's so weird. It's weird.
So it coincided perfectly with our 900th episode, which is also stupid.
It's so stupid, you guys.
That's so weird.
900. That's 900
and
interviews.
That's happening. That's coming out next week, and that's also crazy. And it coincided with Sundance, and we were like, what could make our 900th episode? What makes sense? And this was obviously the perfect choice.
My friend Ange here, who I absolutely love and adore.
Oh no!
Yeah, and my heart's softening right now. But don't worry, the concrete's going to go over it right after this. But
where's the cloud?
Yeah, the cloud's coming. But it's full. She was like, I'm going to put this thing together called Friend versus Friend, which we had done
for our 500th
episode with Frangela,
which we lost. You'll see how we do next week.
It's fine, but whatever. But like in all of the Sundance whatever that we're doing, she just put this game together, and I'm like, can you do this? Like, what, do you have the time? She's like, yeah, don't worry about it, it's gonna be easy. And she did.
Well, it was easy. It wasn't rocket science, but it all worked out. Again, as we were saying, timing, the stars aligned. We had the best afternoon with them.
We really, they just came in and hung out. Just really,
and we happened to be recording.
And we happened to know, it was David's birthday the day before, and then we just had some sparkling wine that we had to buy at the fucking outpost.
We had to buy.
At the alcohol outpost, because in Utah you just can't buy the things together. It doesn't matter. But
well, this is a pro tip if you're going to Utah.
If you're ever going to Utah,
anything. So the grocery store doesn't sell any alcohol over 5%. So they sell beers, spritzers, or what are they called? White Claws.
Sure.
Things like that. But if you want wine or anything heavier, you need to go to a specific store for that. So
which we did. We did our due diligence. But I love that we had a really nice sparkling wine and we celebrated David's birthday.
And our 900th episode.
Yes, and our 900th.
And we have hot dogs coming, so we got to wrap this soon. Thank you so much, let's give you a shout out. What's the name of the company again?
Jungle Dog.
Jungle Dog is here every Sunday at 5:40.
Thank you so
And get the Jungle Dog with extra Thai chilies.
you.
Duh, it's
And
delicious.
he'll dance for you too.
And he does a dance, and he's
But yes,
very
that was
awesome.
our best
So that was our
best interview.
our best interview, and maybe ever. Y'all will listen to it next week and let us know how you feel. But it was really fun, and it felt like hanging out with friends. It felt very.
Yes. I feel like Ange wants to conclude, but we do have to talk about our way home real quick.
Oh my God! Yes, and then we have to do our this bitch. So yeah.
Okay. So you guys,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna just I'm gonna try and get through this. Doesn't matter. Ange and I had separate flights. I was flying in SFO. She's flying in Oakland because she was gonna work that day. So
My flight was at 10:45 a.m. and
mine
yours
was not
at
till
3 p.m.
3, right?
Yeah.
So I wake up that morning,
I'm still asleep.
7 a.m. I knew she had to leave at 8. My flight got canceled.
I wake up to shit, what? Shit, and I'm like, what? What happened? What happened?
My flight got canceled. They put me on a flight for the next day, y'all. The next day. Next day.
They're like, sorry, smell you tomorrow.
Yeah, and I was like, absolutely not. Where am I going to stay? Alec Baldwin's compound? Like, what the fuck? So
You could have hidden in one of those.
I think
buildings.
someone would have had something for me somewhere, right? But I didn't have it in me, and I was supposed to work the next day. So Ange was like, there's a seat on my flight.
Call him right now.
And do it. Yeah, so I was able to book it. Fine.
And I already had a car coming,
It's fine.
so
Put all my shit in my, just hoping I had everything
Yeah,
with me.
you hadn't packed yet.
No, I hadn't packed. I'm just, okay, fine. And then, by the way, some guys are playing chess behind us.
Hey,
Interesting.
Queen
Anyways,
of chess. Where's
Queen of
Judith?
chess. So we get in the car. We get there. Car ride was great, but also interesting. Fine. Hope we get there alive. Do you
Oh,
remember?
I was too busy listening to Spanish.
Cylinders weren't firing off correctly. Do you remember that part?
that's right, yeah,
It's fine,
yeah.
but we love you, Juan. Get there safely. Check into our flight. Guess what? They waived my baggage check-in fee. I was feeling good. Everything was great. We go and have breakfast. A terrible
CPK breakfast
A terrible
pizza.
breakfast pizza, but it was fine.
It was not terrible. What? You should have given me the leftovers.
Oh, I ate them. I scraped off the scrambled egg, though.
I thought it was good.
It was fine.
I did not think it was
You don't need
terrible.
a scrambled. You don't
It
need.
had green chilies.
You don't need scrambled eggs though on a pizza. Just to crack an egg and you put in the oven.
But it was good though.
Fine,
It
it's
was
fine.
not
It's
a bad
fine,
pizza.
it's fine.
As far as airplane food
It's
goes,
fine.
give me a break. That was delicious.
Okay. Anyways, we enjoyed ourselves. We had plenty of time. We didn't drink because we were just
I had to
we're
work.
keeping it tight.
Yeah.
I blame myself, but it was cold in that part of the airport, and
By that part, she means our gate.
yes.
So she said, it's cold. Let's go sit over there. It's sunny. They're not going to call our names, or they're not going to call our numbers for a while
No.
anyway.
And we could
Because
look.
I was in group 8.
We both were. We could look at the gate. Fine. So then we hear over the overhead, oh, the crew for your flight is running late. Well, we're gonna, update.
We're going to be
you.
late to board.
It's fine.
And that's the last thing I hear.
The last thing I hear is, okay, now we're gonna start boarding people that need more time. Whatever. Great. I heard that. That's fine. But I'm still thinking we're 8, so it's gonna be at least 5, 10, 15 more minutes.
And in the interim, I have a phone call
Yes.
from a friend that's in the hospital, so I'm
Right.
getting an update.
she's on the phone. She's on the phone.
And so I'm on the phone. Next thing I hear is Aaron says, it says boarding closed. And I look at our gate, boarding closed, empty. No agent, nothing. And I was like, that can't be. I didn't hear one thing. We run over. Sure enough, they had boarded without us. They didn't call our names. I didn't hear nothing. I swear. I fucking heard nothing.
Not only did she hear nothing, she got 0 text messages.
I normally
no
get text messages,
notifications
updates
from
because,
Delta.
Because not only have I downloaded the app, but I'm a member, or I have the rewards club.
Rewards Club. I'm more the Rewards Club for Delta.
So we had nothing, and it was the dumbest thing that's ever happened.
We just
I'm
looked
like,
at each other, and it's like we can't get mad at each other. We
I'm
can't
sober,
get mad at Delta.
I'm rested.
Yeah, we're so. She has to go to work.
There's no excuse. So thankfully, we go to the Delta Information
Help desk. Cecilia.
And Cecilia was incredible. She got us on a flight, but to San Jose. And so the
Because guess what? Because everything's booked, and guess what? I tell, because she's like, there's nothing in San Francisco. I'm like, yeah, I know. My flight got canceled.
Because her flight was canceled.
My flight was canceled. So she can get us to San Jose. It's fine. But then that flight's not taking off till 3. So now we have hours, you guys.
So now I had, thank you, Erin helped me. I got someone to switch shifts with me. So now instead of working at 2, now I have work.
You have to be there by 7.
Well, I said I can get there by 7. I was like, I can do this. I can get there by 7. Our flight arrives at 4:30 from San Jose, and then
we got this, you guys. We can do
take
this.
The free shuttle to Caltrain, and then from Caltrain we get picked up by her husband, which is the only reason to get married is because they pick you up when you get home from your flight. But upon getting picked up, I was cuddling the dog.
My dog got excited, I think.
And then she got excited and
peed on her.
So for 4 hours, not only was I in my sweatpants that I'd slept in. Did you notice that? Those were the ones. Because I was like, I'm going to change. And why wouldn't I want to wear sweats on the plane? I changed my top at least. So I'd slept in the sweats, snow boots, and pee all over my body.
She worked in peed on overnight pants and her snow boots
at the bar.
Also, it's funny because
I get you?
feel like she got mad at me because I'm like, aren't you going to change your shoes? She's like, no, these are fine. They're fine. They're so comfortable.
Well, like, because I was like, no, why change my, why? I'm already
also
so
you're like,
janky.
Yeah, I think also you're like, I can't stop.
No.
I can't stop.
If I went to your house, and then
I can't stop.
I want to sit. I'm like, no. Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to my co-host here who really did the most, but it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Go see that movie. That was us. I almost bought some earrings off some kid. Like, I'm making money here. I'm selling earrings.
Yeah, it was an adventure. And I was like, our Sundance timing, everything was like went so smoothly.
And
we
then
had to
it
have
didn't.
Some hiccups.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
You got to earn your keep, I guess. We're still earning our keep 13 years later. But
we really
on
are.
that note, we have delicious hot dogs facing us. So why don't we get to our This Bitches?
Yeah,
for those that don't know, this is our final segment of the episode where we give shade or give shine to something that's pissing us off or bringing us joy. Mine is not going to be anything you expect, but it's just something in general. This bitch is for people who know how to wink and do it well, in really perfect scenarios. Last night, I was at the Portuguese Heritage Center in Sausalito for a crab fest.
Oh, as you do. Why weren't we invited?
Well, because of my sister's friend invited us, and this is our second year going, and she buys a table, and there's limited seats. I'm sorry. But she buys a table, and I didn't know prior to going to this event that there's a really strong Portuguese community here.
Oh, yeah.
All throughout the Central Valley. There's
Half Moon Bay,
very tight. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
anyways. Well, I know now, too. For 2 years, I've known. Okay. And we were at this crab fest, and they were thanking the volunteers. And so I stood and clapped, and I caught eyes with one of the volunteers, and she winked at me. But I'm so jealous of people that can wink, really.
Why can't you wink? You can't wink? Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's rough, you guys.
But also, it's so sexy when you can wink really well. That's not a very good winky. You think that's not? Nope, you can't wink sexily. Trust me. So whether you're male, female, whatever, and regardless of the scenario, if you know how to wink and you just wink properly in the right, it just makes you feel good to be on the receiving end of a really good wink. So this bitch is for those of you that have winked at me in just the proper time and just been like, yeah, I get it. It felt good. Thank you.
This bitch is Heated Rivalry.
Oh, this bitch. You with the Heated Rivalry, yeah.
Finally finished it yesterday. I'm not going to give any spoilers. But I was an emotional wreck when I had to go to work. I was horny. I was crying. I was emotional. It was
just your wedding night all over again.
Basically. Well. But it's this. What a fucking ride.
Yes.
Honestly, that show.
I'm actually worried because how do you follow that first season?
You're not going to.
I'm very excited
sorry.
for it.
Sure.
But, how do you follow that? Yeah, very
You
special.
don't. I kind of was like, maybe you should have left it here. It's fine. I'll watch it. But, wow, you guys. A lot to unpack. Mm-hmm. So anyways, I was having to I had no one to talk to about it.
Well, you were audio messaging
Yeah,
and
I
texting
had
me in
to.
real time, and I was like, "This bitch is going through something
I am.
right now."
I was crying. It was a lot. Anyways, if you haven't watched it, watch it. And yeah, that's all.
So that's our Sundance recap. We're prepping you for our 900th,
Yes.
which is going to be a doozy.
Just you wait.
Get fucking
Just
ready.
you wait.
And also, please follow up with our Sundance coverage, because I think collectively we're really proud of the conversations that we had. And in this time, in this moment, they're more important than ever. So I feel like we're going to bring you some joy, some hope, some inspiration, some motivation. Please listen, keep listening, and thank you for supporting us, all of you who paid to help us get to Sundance in person. Are you kidding me? Y'all are fucking heroes.
And also go to Standard Deviant.
Standard Deviant, fuck yeah.
Cheers, bitch. Thanks for joining us on today's show. You can find more information about this episode in our show notes.
If you're missing us, you can visit us at bitchtalkpodcast.com to sign up for our newsletter and buy us a cup of coffee.
Did you know we're also on the radio? You can find us at bff.fm.
And lastly, rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. All the cool bitches are doing it.